This is Trucker Wayne in depth. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully great. So I wanted to give you a few more updates on the owner-operator thing, how things are going. If you haven't watched it yet, I gave a review of the Peterbilt I'm in and a couple other things that I've talked about with the fuel mileage on my last video. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about being prepared as you get into the journey of being an owner-operator. I get questions, and people just flat out ask me, should I do it? You guys that are following my journey here, this is more of what I'm doing here to give you a chance to see what it's all about. I try, because early on in my career, I used to just say, yes, do this, yes, do that. And then people would get really upset because Trucker Wayne said I was gonna make it or I could do it, and then things fell apart. So if you're going to ask me, or if you're thinking about getting into the owner-operator thing, these videos I'm doing here are something that you can watch and you can decide for yourself whether or not you're ready to jump and leap into the owner-operator or the owner-operator lease purchase program like I am. So hey, I'm in Indianapolis. It is freezing cold. Just did walking, so a little stuffed up, nose is running. It's windier than heck out there. But hey, I'm on time. I'll be on time tonight. So that brings me to some of the struggles that I've had coming on 5 months on the road. And it's been a lot of fun. Anybody that's been following me knows I've struggled in certain areas, but I cannot stress this enough. This part right here I'm going to talk to you about. You better have some cash in the bank when you start. And I'm not saying cash just to lose, but these are things that you need to survive out here if things go south like they did for me very quickly. Like, come on, man, I've been hit 3 times, man, in 4 months, and I went 6 years and then get hit. And I was ready for that. I don't owe Pam Cartage Carriers or Pam Transport. I don't owe them anything. I've kept up. So you know what? I'm getting into some runs now where I've had a great 3-week stretch, and I'm already, the money is so good coming in that I'm almost already caught up from the money that I lost from all the hitting going on and Christmas time and everything else. So yes, I haven't been rich, but I also haven't been poor. I'm working about 75% less than I was before. And I tell you what, it's been great because, the money comes in and it's flowing. And then when it doesn't, I have money to back me up to be able to keep rolling and not fall behind on my payments. I know it sounds and it seems like when you hear people like me or anybody else that talks about it, you have to be able to have that safety net. Because if you fall too far behind, I mean, this is purely business too. This is another thing I don't think people realize. And I don't want to use too strong of words because we're all here together. This is a partnership between me, Pam Cartage Carriers, and Peterbilt, because I have the truck, a brand new truck, and they're helping me along, and I've got the warranty and everything for 100,000 miles. We all work together, but let's not forget, man, this is business. And when things go south, and you may not have enough money in the bank or banked up, and you just jumped right into this thing, you could be hurting. You could this could affect your family. This could affect the people around you. That's why I've talked before that just make sure you have money in the bank. Make sure everybody is on board about what you're doing. You might have to spend more time out on the road, but you can spend more quality time at home, like Trucker G does, and Gerald. He'll take a week off every month, and he calls it 12 vacations in a week, but yet he's working pretty hard too, being out on the road. For me, I haven't taken a whole lot of time off, but with that being said, you guys know my time off has actually been when my truck wasn't running, and I am single, so it's not like I'm not killing myself out here working. It's just balancing itself out. But if you're married, you have a house payment, you have a car payment, you have got to think about these things, because you don't want to get into this and then all of a sudden not have the ability to make your house payment, because what's going to happen is this is going to happen, because if your lease payment has to be paid, it's a business, and they take the lease payment out, or you just fall behind, they're going to get it back. at some point. You got to be able to have and make sure you have enough to make your house payment, your car payment, your insurance, besides everything that goes on with the truck. I've talked to everybody too. Full disclosure, if you are a single man or a single woman, let's say you just went through a divorce, let's say something happened in your life and things went south, I live in my truck. I love it because I don't have a house payment. Now, that's a specific group of people I'm talking to right there. What 95% of truckers are normal, have families. I'm the abnormal one. But I jumped into this because I knew that if things went south, that I didn't have to make that house payment, make the car payment. I'm not saying, Gerald, that's why Gerald, by the way, tomorrow, Gerald, we're doing another live video. He gives you the family perspective. I want to be able to give you all a single guy's perspective, living in the truck and stuff like that. So we get two different things. Tomorrow, live, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow, Saturday. But why I'm talking to you guys over and over, it's 6 minutes now, and I think you're getting the gist of this video. You have to be prepared. What we hear is, like, when I first started this journey, all I heard from were the people that failed in there, and I can see I would have been one of them people. Oh, it didn't work out for me if I was not prepared. It is a business. My lease is going to get paid one way or the other. If I'm not running, it's going to come out, and I'm almost equal right now. But, you know, I'm balancing some things out too. This is the most fun I've had. This is the most control I've had ever in my career. So, you know, me breaking even right now, I've had money. Like I said, I'm almost caught up with everything that I had to pay, you know, Pam for, because I don't owe Pam anything. So I'm working 75% less. But I wouldn't be that way if I had other bills coming in and stuff like that. So not everybody gets hit 3 times in their first 4 months. So you're seeing right now someone survive because he was ready, and some bad things that happened along the way. I'm on a good run right now. It's picking up. I think it's going to stay that way until April. So everyone, this is Trucker Wayne in Depth, giving you a little bit more perspective on the owner-op lease purchase program. And it's been great. It really has. Even with the downs, been just as many ups, and I've had a lot of fun. It's Trucker Wayne in Depth. I'm out.